And now the letter. Arthur must have had a reason to lock this letter away. Oh boy, yeah, I got a feeling. I had originally thought that the letters that were out in the open might have had some information that Wilma would have been devastated to learn, but I got a feeling this letter might be the one. My beloved Arthur, I can hardly wait to see you again. The memory of your last visit still hangs in the air, like a note that, after the orchestra has already finished, lingers on. It fills me with dreams, feelings, and longings for you. Well, hell yeah, we're gonna read this. Who is this person? Sometimes I want to get away from Vienna. I want to travel with you, across Europe and farther. With every year, one senses what was fine in the city. What was worthwhile and grand now ebbing away. The voices all sound the same these days. Just echoes from better times long past. Vienna is losing itself. But the city, its people, they don't care. They see to it that things keep on as they are, instead of doing something about it. Okay. I don't want to stand by and watch. I hear Berlin is the future, full of beauty and hope. Let's go there sometime. What do you think? Please tell me soon. Yours, Greta. Another one. A letter from Greta. Arthur. Okay, so I'm thinking... Maybe he's actually forming an attachment to this Greta person. Alright, close that. Anything else I can do? Let's see. The harmonic framework of the song is still missing. I need a melody first. I need another rhythm. A change. I can still write down a few variations. Trying to think, what else can we click on? Okay, that could work. The flames flare up from time to time, struggling for air. A flickering, flaring rhythm for the composition. Yes, that's good. Maybe now the violin could be of use. Play a melody, examine closely. My violin, with all the scratches, nicks, and cracks. I got it from my father back then. And Otto always tried to steal it. I hope Otto and Mama and Papa are doing well. A melody. Of course. I will just play. The music repeats itself. Motifs, melodies, and rhythms, which Wilma has played many times before. Never really surprising. Almost boring. The tones seem to linger long after. A reminder of all the other times she's played. Never written harmonies. Maybe their time is now. Wilma writes the harmony down. Really? You're going to sleep? Oh, wow. I wonder if I could have actually called that other guy Leos. Maybe I should sleep. But I don't have enough time. Interesting. I know this feeling all too well. To go to sleep or to try to stay awake. think I only got like 2 hours of sleep today. I was trying to get to sleep earlier so that I would have enough energy to do these Let's Plays, and bit of insomnia. I could not go to sleep for the life of me. By the time I finally did fall asleep, it was time to get up and start recording, so I know the feeling, hun. I don't know, every time I go to sleep, I keep having those god-awful nightmares. But at the same time, to force yourself to stay awake is not necessarily healthy either. I guess try to stay awake? No, I don't have enough time. I must try to stay awake. Who needs sleep? Her eyelids become heavier and heavier. In the haze of fatigue, the notes in her music become a blur. And quietly, new ones emerge. Oh, well, I guess that helped after all. And she's down. Oh, God. Oh, God. What? Wake up. Huh? Let me pick up the phone. Hello? Leos? Oh boy. Is this you talking to yourself? Oh yeah, because it's actually letting me talk. Good evening, Wilma. This is really trippy. What do you want? Touche. You really don't know, do you? Yeah, I don't think Wilma really does know what she wants. She wants to make this composition to please Arthur, and I really think that she should do it for herself. Although, at the same time, Arthur kind of put her in a tight spot by making this concert thing, so you know what? I'm just gonna ask it. What do you mean? Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I've been saying. Have you ever thought about what you want? Why do you always try to make other people... Oh my gosh. Shadow Wilma is hitting it on the head here. Yes, number one. Have you ever thought about what you want? Okay. I feel that Arthur is a very... I don't want to say poisonous thing to her, but he's not really helping. She's like... I don't want to say she's obsessed, but she's putting herself through all the stress to try and please him. And that's not cool. I do get the feeling she wants to be successful. And apart from her conversation with Leos, she hasn't really indicated that she wants to get back to her family. I want to be successful. Success. That's more like it. At last, we're talking about what you want. I believe you can be successful. But what are you going to do to achieve that success? I don't want to say number 3, because that's not necessarily a good thing. I will do what I do best. I'll write music. Good. Well, you had better get back to work then. Vienna deserves to hear your music. Okay, I'm glad... Oh. What the hell is that? Day 4. The storm. It's here. Oh. Oh no, no, no. Okay, so in previous plays, me going outside, wow, me going outside always did something to help muffle the noise. So let's see if that'll help again. The storm, the thunder, lightning. Can I block them out? Go away. No, it doesn't work this time. Sorry, Wilma. The violin maybe? The storm, it's on top of me. I know it. Arthur will never talk to me again. Lady, please, don't even... Can I... What is that? God awful whispering noise. Please stop. I will have to leave Vienna. Wow, she is really losing her shit here. I can't write like this. The phone maybe? I don't know what else to... I can't write like this. Be there. Please, be there. Leos. What was that number he told me? Oh, I remembered. Thank God. Please be there. Please be there. Please be there. Hello? Oh, thank God. Leos, you're there. Wilma, is that you? Oh God, I'm so glad you're there. Calm down, calm down. What is it? It's all too much. What was that? Thunder. Real thunder this time, not my stomach. The storm is here. I'm so afraid. Thunder. Ah. Don't worry. It'll be alright. Just focus on my voice. Yes, your voice. Can you hear me? Yes, you're definitely not whispering. You're right, I'm yelling. What does my voice sound like? I mean, I don't... Man, this thunder. I don't know if I should bring up the dream I had, but then again, that might help. You were not the whisperer at the top of the well. Who? I had a dream I was drowning in a well. Someone came, but then they ran away. Not me. I would have helped you. I know. And it wasn't my father either. He wouldn't abandon me. Alright, so it was Arthur. And Arthur was never mine. Oh God, it was... We're back here again. Oh boy. Oh, that's deep. Me. I was running away from myself. Who are you? I was running away from my composition. It was an important dream. Yeah, I think so. What is it? What is that doctor's name in Vienna? Freud? Exactly. He would approve of your interpretation, I think, yes? Yes. Do you remember how you talked... Do you remember how you talked to me... How you talked me into calling Nicole? Yeah, what did you do? I called her. I did it. I am a stubborn armchair. I called her anyway. What did she say? She was overjoyed. She said that I should visit her as soon as possible. Can you believe it? I'm glad. I simply had to call her. This silence that followed our last call. As soon as your voice was gone, I was reminded of how lonely I really am. Are you still feeling lonely? Not anymore. Not when I am talking to you. Aw. I'm glad that I can talk to you. I feel the same way. 'Cause it's the truth. Are you still there? Yes, still here. What are you doing? I am writing music. What about that storm? Still here too. It no longer disturbs you? No. Wonderful. I can finish the song now. It is a song of courage, of being yourself and facing the shadows. May I hear it? Yeah, I'll play it for him. I will play it for you on my almost said violin. Violin. Wonderful. No, I'm not done, but soon. Until soon, then. Farewell, Wilma. Farewell, my friend. Aw. The composition is developing well. There are already several great passages, but still a lot to write. I just realized that he said something about the concert being being a week from, I think, the date of that letter. And we're at day 4 already, I think, so she's got to pick up the pace or something. Let's see. Another harmony would be beneficial. Another melody would improve this song even further. I can still write down a few variations. Alright, same as before. I don't need anything. A state that is to be preserved during a transformation can be recovered by applying another transformation. Transformations over the course of a piece of music. Can one prolong an emotion through variation? Variation from a fast tempo to a slow tempo. Maybe if I... Yes. That's wonderful. Great, okay. So I wonder if I should look at some of these books again. Oh, okay. Maybe this one? Arthur writes here about a phenomenon he calls tonal diversity. By building certain relationships between the notes, the same note can suddenly sound quite different when heard again. It seems as if Arthur is talking to her directly. His writing is so clear, so similar to the way he speaks. She imagines him lecturing to his students. He pauses not once, but many times. He turns to her and smiles. Wilma focuses on. My goal is to try and break free from this hold that Arthur has on her, so I don't want to say number 3. The pleasurable surprise every time it happens, his intentional, unhurried actions. Maybe this? Arthur's pauses are never exactly when you would expect them. You can feel each one coming. You don't know when, but you know it will come. He delays it, stretches it out until finally, when I'm almost given up waiting, he pauses, turns and smiles. tries to incorporate these pauses in the piece. That was the last sheet of music paper, but there's still something left to write. The finale. There has to be some space for a few notes. No. Where will I get something to write on? There's an unfinished composition. Or, I don't know if we can take a letter, maybe. Is there anything in her bag left still? I don't need anything for my bag, okay. Worn letter, sketches. There's text on both sides. I can't use this either. Okay, didn't hurt. A worn letter? No. I need proper staff paper. I guess it's the composition. The back of Arthur's composition is clean. I need the paper. I'm sorry, Arthur. Just looking at her music lifts her mood. This is my best work so far. Melodies flow through her mind while the rain falls on the cabin. Now, a dedication. Okay, no offense, but fuck Arthur right now. I really want her to break away from being so love-struck by this guy. And I don't really know Otto enough to make a dedication. I do feel that her new friend Leos has been a big help to her, so for Leos. A good friend in difficult times, the best listener from Vienna to Kermo. May he listen to this song, his song someday. I feel number 1 or number 3 is the best one. I mean, he did help her when she got stressed out, and he did bring inspiration to her once or twice. A good friend in hard times. So this is the Lion song. Title drop. I was wondering why it was called that. That's nice. Vienna, the great hall of the Music of Rennes. The auditorium at the Music of Rennes is packed. Compositions by Schoenberg, Mahler, and the others have already been played. The mood is tense, expectant. Seems as if the whole city of Vienna is here. But now is not the time to be nervous. The sounds and melody free themselves from the instruments. Whirl in a flaming dance above the audience. Pictures of familiar faces and places. I almost don't want to read this, I just want to hear the music. And seen far away all of a sudden, muffled as if heard through falling snow. Then burning with a desire to break free. Persisting, yet changing from moment to moment. Now peaceful like a warm voice from far away. Comforting. fading to a sense of hope for someday. A love song. That was freaking gorgeous. Yeah, beautiful indeed. Such a lovely melody. As the curtain falls, Wilma leaves the stage. And disappears behind countless musicians. That was nice. In the next episode of The Lion Song, visit the Venice art scene. As a young artist with a unique gift, I see people differently. Episode 2, Analogy. Oh, cute. This is their credits screen. Very clever. Wow, I really enjoyed this. I wasn't... Okay, I'm gonna just take a minute to collect my thoughts real quick, since I'm not in a hurry anymore. I'm very pleased with this game. Like I kind of mentioned briefly earlier in the episode, I'm really into like creative things, so the whole concept of Wilma being an artist, trying to find her inspiration again and everything, really spoke to me. And at first it was a little confusing with the mechanics. Like, I know how to do point and clicks, but at first I wasn't sure what I had to do game-wise, like having to click on certain things to like block out the sound that was bothering her. But that was an interesting concept, because you have to do that sometimes. You have to try and drown out noises that are disturbing you or hindering your progress in order to keep moving forward. And then her story itself was interesting, like this whole factuation thing that she has with Arthur is really not healthy, and I kind of hope that we address that in future episodes. It does look like that episode 2 is going to focus more on her brother, which I'm interested to see how that's going to play out, especially by the little line of text that we got from him saying that he sees people differently. So be interesting to see what exactly he means by that. But the whole structure of this game I really like very minimal colors. There's only like 3-4 colors at most on screen. I'm a sucker for pixel games, so that's another reason too why this game leapt out at me when I saw it on Steam. And I definitely will be playing the future chapters when they get released, so that kind of goes without saying. And it'll be interesting to see how my choices affect future episodes, because I have a feeling that that it's going to come back. I won't say bite me on the ass, but I have a feeling that it is going to influence the way the story flows going forward. So I'm just going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. And once episode 2 comes out, I definitely will be playing it on the channel. So if you are interested in seeing it again, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel to see it, and to see any other of my Let's Plays. And until next time, guys, take care.